Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel Starseeker Tarot. My name is Nia, and in today's reading you will be receiving a special message that you are destined to hear right now. As you can see, you have these three beautiful groups to choose from today. We have a witchy vibe going on, which I love. I hope you do too. For group number one, we have card number 6. She sleeps with the stars. That sounds so beautiful. And with it, we have a rose agate crescent moon. Then for group number 2, we have card number 30, when fretful times come, and with it we have an angel aura crystal quartz. And then for group number 3, we have card number 17, there are other conversations, and with it we have my cute little amethyst crystal ball. All you need to do now, as always, is to focus your attention on today's topic. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, then just see which one of these 3 groups calls your attention the most. Do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group, so I'll see you there. Welcome to your reading, group number 1, everyone who resonated with the rose agate crescent moon and this gorgeous card number 6, she sleeps with the stars. The time on my camera was 444. If that's your first confirmation that you chose the right group, then congrats. I love that angel number. I see it everywhere. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry. So everyone tuning in, you are about to receive right now a message that you are destined to hear. Okay, so we will be asking your spirit team to give you some meaningful information. We will see what that is. Just keep in mind that this is a reading for the collective. Not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. You know how it goes. I'm feeling a bit weird, and I think it's because of the massive solar flare that has hit planet Earth yet again. If you feel kind of cloudy in your mind, know that that's not necessarily a bad thing. I really believe, and this is linked to your message, that we are outgrowing this 3D life. Our consciousness is expanding, whilst the body is still very dense and heavy and 3D-ish, and that kind of creates a clash between the mind and the body. So you're not crazy, okay? You're not crazy. You might be a dreamer, a daydreamer, a manifester. I don't know what you are, but there's some sleepy vibes coming through for sure. But sleepy, not at all in the sense that you are not awake, because you are awake, people. Or else, I don't know why you would be on this channel. I think you truly are awake, and being awake to, the shift that is going on through to the fact that our consciousness is expanding kind of means that you start to care less about this material, physical realm that you are stuck in. Some of you might have issues in the physical world, such as, illness, body pains, financial trouble, relationship trouble, anything that relates to you being incarnated into this life. And that just makes you want to leave this reality even more. You have a lot of motivation to go elsewhere, to, explore other realms, other levels of consciousness. And the rest of you, I hope there's nothing that gives you trouble in your life. but you still, you know, even if everything goes well, you might still have this sense of, you know, yearning deep within, where you know deep down that you do not belong here and that you wish to be somewhere else. This somewhere else for some of you could be a different place on this planet still, in this level of consciousness, in this dimension. I'm super intrigued about what else we will hear here. I just love this so much. I don't know if you watched my Lionsgate reading. I talked about Sleeping Beauty in it and about a curse that is being lifted. If you watch this reading, you know, that is just double confirmation for you. There is something about a curse being lifted. And even if you don't feel cursed, you know, it doesn't have to be this dramatic, but something about some burden on your soul that will be lifted, in a sense that you will lift out of it. Did you watch my astral projection reading? Because there is something going on where you leave the 3D system, either intentionally through, you know, practices such as meditation or astral projection, or it just happens while you sleep, or, you know, you just want to be somewhere else. But this card looks so very magical. This looks like a sweet autumnal fairy tale. I don't know. If you're watching in real time, and if you are on the Northern Hemisphere, we are transitioning into autumn. I love the spooky vibes that we've got going on, but it doesn't have to be this time of year in order to feel autumnal. Also, autumn, and this is something you're meant to hear, is a time where we reap rewards, where we harvest. And your harvest has something to do with these stars. I see sparkles. I see maybe dream fulfillment or a dream come true or something. Very, very cool. Very cool indeed. Very vibrant. This rose agate crystal is one of my favorites. I'm getting a psychic download. Hang on. Yeah, so see these layers here in the crystal, those are different dimensions, and there is something going on where you wish to, or where you can, or both, travel between dimensions, or where other dimensions get in touch with you. And this is happening for many of us right now, because we are shifting into a much better world. And it's going to be so fun and so cool. So if your life has been very boring, frustrating, painful, grey, heavy, dense, know that what you are moving into and what you are wishing for, you already know this, is very much the opposite, is where you are thriving. So I'm feeling thriving energies for you, thriving energies where your soul is kind of vibrating, and, you know, where there's colors and music and moonshine or starshine or sunshine. We will see. I will get back to these gorgeous oracle cards in a minute, but now let's do some tarot first. This is my Cats Rule the Earth tarot. It's so appropriate for spooky season. We have a star on here, so there is definitely something going on with the moon, the sun, and the stars. Are you really into astrology? Are you really into, you know, the cosmos and space? I think if you feel drawn to it, it's because you are being attracted by it. There's some magnetic pull between your soul and the cosmos going on. Very, very trippy, but in a safe way. So, and I see something. This will probably only resonate with one person here. Please let me know if that's you. There is something about a fish, a goldfish, or a fish in a fish bowl. Do you have fish? Do you have dreams about being a fish? Very trippy, but I see this fish and I just needed to address it. So please, spirit team of group number 1, what are they destined to hear? What are they destined to hear? You guys, please tune in to these frequencies with me. Allow for me to read you. Give me permission. Time and space are irrelevant. This will work. If you do it, energies will flow better. What's the destined message here for group number 1? I need to draw from this deck. It's too chunky, too sturdy. Oh wow, 5 of Wands. Look at this cat. Oh, 5 of Wands. So there is definitely some energetic turmoil that is gaining momentum in your life. And look how we have this same moon here. Again, you have it in the card, you have it as your crystal, and you have it in your first tarot card. Hang on, I see shadow casting. I'm hearing that, I'm seeing that. Is that a spiritual practice that someone here performs? I don't know what that would be, but I see and hear clearly shadow casting. That's again only for one person maybe, but yeah, some energy is gaining momentum. So know that if your life is like all over the place right now, if there's chaos everywhere, embrace the chaos, embrace it, because every little thing, even the things that are going wrong, are leading to you being exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do. Please trust the process. Don't let this turmoil or this sense of, you know, being lost in chaos, or your pain that comes from your energies being scattered, don't let that confuse you. Don't mistake that for something dark. Order out of chaos. It's going to turn into something beautiful. For some reason, I hear the word hexagon. You watching, you are very connected, very psychic, maybe very spiritual, because I get exact phrases from you, like shadow casting, hexagon, goldfish. I get these words from you. You sent them out. So realize how powerful you are and how connected you are. Trust your visions. Trust not just the process of things falling apart around you. They need to fall apart, because out of these, I don't know, crumbs, out of these destroyed pieces and relationships in your career and your body, something beautiful will be built. And trust what you see, and also very much trust your dreams, your intentional dreams and your subconscious dreams. Trust them. Some of you will maybe be having very vivid dreams, maybe even nightmares. Kind of trust that it's all right. Trust it. What more do we need to know about this? That's, yeah, I think we should take those. The Hierophant, guys, that is super relevant. Starry Night. Do you know that song, Starry, Starry Night? It's actually a really sad song. I forget the title and the artist. I forget. The original is from the 60s or 70s, and then obviously some modern artists have picked it up. Starry, Starry Night. And there is something about someone's eyes being a shade of blue. If that resonates with you, the color blue, it's for you, this message here. I like to speak in rhymes sometimes. Oh my God, I need to stop. I'm in some kind of very weird but cool flow here with you. It's your psychic energies. And this Hierophant is your higher self. I'm seeing that very clearly, is your higher self, and is pointing at something very important written in your Akashic records, in your fate, in your astrology, in your numerology chart. You know, all these things are just tools so that we can access this karmic information that we forget when we incarnate, when we have spiritual amnesia. But before we come here, we make life plans. And there's something super relevant that you are going through right now. I said in the beginning 444 is a sign, but probably also 555. If you've been finding feathers, super relevant. That is a sign from your higher self. Something very relevant is going on in your time. Oh my God, the star in the reverse. You are just starting to dip your toes into some new waters, or maybe you are testing the waters of something new. And with this card being in the reverse, there is definitely this sense of depression or lack of energy. I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, always only giving spiritual advice as a medium. But we all know that physical health has a spiritual root cause. So if you suffer from fatigue, or some of you, if you suffer from insomnia, it all goes back to your soul being tired of being stuck and limited and imprisoned in this 3D body. You were born to see a lot more, and there is a lot more coming. And the stars have so much meaning for you. I feel like you could be a star seed, or you are starting to kind of have experiences where you travel out into space and you meet loved ones or ancestors there, or galactic beings. And you just really need to be reassured here. And it's your higher self reassuring you that everything is okay. And please trust the process, trust the chaos, trust the pain, trust the lack of energy. I'm going through this myself, you know, I have chronic fatigue and other issues that I'm not going to talk about here, but I know that it's because I have matured so much spiritually in only 4 or 5 years. It's crazy. And, you know, and this is a message for you as well, our, you know, consciousness just gets too big for this body. It wants to go somewhere else. Where's it going? Like, what's going to happen with you? Just trust the plan. You're going to be blown away by what it leads to. Is someone here writing a thesis or a kind of written, you know, final exam or something? Is someone here doing actual scientific research on things like astral travel? There is something going on here. Knight of Swords. That is your beginning stages in a new realm. I mean, only people who are into these things will still be listening, but I'm just telling you, if this is like too trippy or too advanced for you, you should probably tune out and choose a different pile. This is for people who are very like far on when it comes to their, you know, awakening and transitioning journey. Oh my God, this poor cat lost an arm. This is the physical handicap that we are talking about. If you truly embrace, and I know how triggering that sounds and how difficult it can be, if you truly embrace the fact that your body is giving in, that your body is not working, if you embrace it because you understand that your consciousness chooses something bigger and better, your body pains will get much better for you to handle. You might even heal. There's a new level of wisdom and understanding and seeing things, and a new level of communication waiting for you. So I think you are shifting. If you embrace the pain and the chaos, and if you trust in the divine process, it's absolutely written in your karmic path, in your destiny, that you will be able to communicate with higher dimensional beings. Higher dimensional beings, also your higher self, okay? You will communicate with them, and you will see things that you weren't able to see before with your old body, with your old 3D body. Amazing things, and you will be blown away. This cat is very surprised. You might also even figure out some kind of healing method for chronic pain. And it probably won't be a health professional telling you this. It might be your higher self or a spirit guide, because all of these beings you'll be able to talk with. Oh my God, love it. 10 of Cups, guys. Everything will be all right. Trust the process. Absolute happiness and emotional fulfillment is waiting for you, okay? If you do everything you were advised to do here, trust and believe that absolute magic is waiting for you. I don't know what you have been trying to manifest here, or what your soul's been yearning and wishing for, but it could very well be a soulmate, healthy love connection. becoming a parent, or having some, you know, fur babies, or having just healthy, blissful relationships with anyone around you. Getting to a place where you don't need anything because you have it all, where nothing hurts, where nothing gives you trouble. This is the reward that you will be reaping. It's harvest season for your soul, all right? And it kind of will be brought upon in a way that you are not expecting, so not in the traditional 3D way. It has to do with you somehow achieving this by doing these spiritual practices, and probably by receiving some mind-blowing, life-changing information from your higher self, your guides, ancestors, past on loved ones, galactic beings, the divine, whoever, okay? So it could be that I hope you are all safe, and this will only happen if you are meant to go through this. But if you have a near-death experience, people come back with skills, abilities, and understanding that change their lives in a good way forever. Some go through this when they have out-of-body experiences. Some people, they go through this in their sleep, in their dreams. I've had 2 dreams that kind of compare to this. So trust and believe something amazing is coming if you embrace the chaos and realize that it's just there to create a new blissful order in your life. Amazing. If you love this reading, please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to get my oracle cards now, and please leave a comment. It will help other people like you find me. If you don't know what to say, you should probably leave a purple heart and a crescent moon emoji. That's how I know you watched group number 1. And if you are new and would like to join the tribe, please subscribe. I would love that. And turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. I'm using my solitary witch oracle now. I love it so much, so spooky. By the way, someone sent me this purple agate. It came anonymously, so thank you if you are watching. And I was able to buy these cards from donation, so thank you everyone who's been donating. It all goes to the channel. It all goes to the community. We are the Purple Heart tribe, after all. We have amazing cards, amazing people, amazing information from spirit. So, is someone here really into medieval culture or lifestyle? Do you go to these, I think in the US you call it Renaissance fairs? Probably because in the US, Renaissance is more relevant in your history in that sense. Here in Europe, we have these medieval festivals. Is someone really into that? Because I can kind of see that. Also, someone here, if you feel like you had a very relevant past life in some kind of era, like dig deeper into that. Getting the information for everyone watching. If you have a specific taste or, you know, hobby that is linked to something historical, it's probably because you have a very relevant past life there. For example, if you love movies about the old Romans, it's probably that you had a very significant lifetime there, which is linked to this one right here. If you feel, you know, drawn to ancient Egypt, like it's more than just a taste of yours. Dig deeper. You're meant to hear this. 12, her knowledge runs deep. Yes. She looks lovely. Does someone here look like her? Is someone here Middle Eastern? I just heard that. Okay. And so if your name is Kate, you're being called out a lot. Okay. Just saying. You have just such deep knowledge. You are the Hierophant. You are connecting to your higher selves right now. You are meant to hear right now that everything you look for on the outside really is coming from within. So don't look for answers from third parties. Look for answers within you. If now you decide to do some actual soul searching, to do some past life regression, to do some higher self connection, inner child connection, if you decide to do some meditation, whatever you do on your own, you will be so highly successful in receiving the answers you need for healing and growth, because you know it all. You know it all. And can't, recommend enough some past life regression therapy. I've been getting so much wild information about past lives and about people in my current life who I know from past lives. If it's happened to you too, let me know. Beltane, the Beltane lover. Okay, Beltane is not in May. So know that you will have spring as a season, of course, and when it comes to weather, but spring in your heart will be coming. Not everyone here is looking for romantic love, but if you are, know that you will get some relevant information about how to attract this destined soulmate into your life, which will be someone you have spent many past lifetimes with. If you are already in a happy romantic relationship, maybe you are being called to digging deeper into your past life history with this significant other. You will get some very important, relevant healing information. And if you're not, into romantic things at all, just translate that to however it suits your situation. This could be about a best friend. This could be about family, child, I don't know. But there is something super important about karmic connections that you will realize and understand if you do the digging now. Highly recommend that you do some guided past life regression hypnosis sessions here on YouTube. There are great videos out there. And know that in spring, whenever spring is where you are, you will already be in that happy place. It's like celebrating a wedding. You might be celebrating this wedding with yourself. If you fall in love with life and yourself again, that could be what you'll be celebrating. But, in half a year from now, you will be in this 10 of Cups, Beltane lover energy. 44, yes. Angel number 444, people. This is for us. She is 1000 flowers. She's pregnant here. So I'm kind of guessing that some people here are kind of trying to manifest a partner and maybe a family or a happy situation for your family. But something super amazing is being born, and know that you birth it into existence. It all comes from within. So stop looking for it outside of you. Know that you can do this yourself. Law of attraction, manifestation, look into it. You can do it. Like, you are already pregnant in the sense that it's coming. It's on the way. You have created it. You will birth it. And look for signs and confirmation during nighttime, in your sleep, in the skies, in whatever spiritual practices and rituals you're doing. You're very successful in this. Okay, so this was very, very, very cool. I loved it so, so much. I hope you did as well. Please leave a thumbs up if that's the case. If you would like to donate or send some cards or crystals in, it's all linked in the description box down below on how you can do that. I'm sending you all of my blessings, and I hope I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 2. Everyone who resonated with card number 30, when fretful times come, and this gorgeous angel aura crystal quartz. So you are about to hear a fateful, destined message. So something that you are absolutely meant to hear. It will be coming from your spirit team, from your higher selves. Just keep in mind that this reading is for the collective. Not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. Let's get into this. I'm really loving the vibes today that we have created with the cards and the crystals. Someone sent me this crystal. If that's you watching, thank you so much. I don't know who sent it. It came anonymously. It's a purple agate. There is something about, the color purple that is so fascinating because it's a very psychic color. Amethyst, very psychic crystal. Angel aura crystal quartz, very, very psychic. Are you feeling these vibes? Because I surely am. And the full moon is so psychic as well. Excuse my neighbor's dogs barking. Hope it doesn't annoy you as it does me. We have a cat on here. Again, cats are so psychic. If you have a cat, you will know that they just give off an energy that is ethereal. They can see things we can't see. All animals can, but there's just something specific about cats. And I always say this, you know, some hospice homes have cats, and, you know, when a cat likes to hang out with a specific patient for a long time, it usually means that they are about to pass. Cats are the gatekeepers to the underworld, they say, or I say, you know, to the spirit realms. But again, dogs can be similar. If you don't have a animal around you like that, this energy is somehow around you. There is something about fear or death. You will know this if death is true for you. My heart goes out to you so much if you have recently suffered the loss of a loved one, a person or a fur soulmate. You know, animals can be our soulmates as well. Or if you are just, you know, so hurt by witnessing how everything around us is dying. I mean, if you see what's happening to Mother Gaia, to, you know, planet Earth, she is not doing well. So much pain, so much suffering in the animal and plant kingdom. Fretful times indeed. You might be very worried about the near future, about the present, and I'm not blaming you, because again, the world is kind of falling apart, but there will be, you know, a positive rebirth, as you know. But, you know, you just, there is this sensation of fear, kind of hopelessness and depression within you. What you are destined to hear is the obvious, that you are not alone. You have this energy with you, this being. This energy could be in the form of a physical body, so your pet, or maybe have a special someone in your life who kind of grounds you, who is your rock, your anchor, or, you know, your support system. And if you don't see anyone, it does not mean that you are alone, because we have in spirit so many helpers, our angels, our guides, our ancestors, our loved ones, always with us. I'm getting a message that some of you work with nature spirits or with otherworldly beings that kind of link to, you know, the galactic realms. They are with you as well. I see benevolent, like loving energies around you, whether you can see them or not. I'm getting a psychic download about this black thing here. Hang on, I really need to figure out what this is. There is some kind of, for some of you, and you will know this if it's you, a threatening situation. So have you received some shattering news? Like, and I hope that's not true for anyone, but you know, it's real life, these things happen. Have you received a diagnosis from a doctor? Do you, like, have you recently learned that you have a terminal illness or a life-threatening condition? Or have you learned that someone you love has this going on? Or is this about you recently being fired from your job, or losing your home, or hearing about someone's passing? I see some kind of very kind of dark information that has been given to you, that you feel could be coming, that you are worried about. So there is something about this energy that you will get some love and comfort and guidance about. All right. You are not alone. Again, I need to say this, you're not alone. Your pain is seen, your struggles are seen. When you talk to your angels or your loved ones, they always hear you, okay? You don't need to consult a medium. They always hear you, right? You are safe. Things will not get worse than they are right now. You have been through the worst part, and be careful not to manifest scary things by being in a state of fear all the time. I know that's easier said than done, especially if so much negative stuff's going on around you, but be careful about your state of fear. It affects the body. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving spiritual advice. I'm not giving medical advice. Always get that wrong. I'm only giving spiritual advice, but I'm telling you that this fear and this trauma is being stored in the body. So I'm getting anxiety. Some of you have deep anxiety, and it could affect kind of your digestive system, your stomach. Do you feel sick often, or like, do you feel shaky and on edge? Know that when things like this go on in your body, it's your soul trying to give you a message. Your soul saying, hey, I'm suffering, please calm me down. But you are safe, you are safe. Someone here really wants to tell you that you are safe, and there is something about a lantern or candlelight situation. Maybe practice some candle magic. It's so soothing for the soul when it gets dark. Do not use electric lights as much. Use candlelight or natural light from the stars, from the moon. If you can, spend more time sun gazing, you know, the sunset, the sunrise. There's a message that you can ground and calm your agitated nervous system by using candles. And I recently it came in the mail yesterday, this gorgeous lotus flower where you can put this tea light in, and it just looks so amazing at nighttime. It just soothes my heart. Do that as well, you won't regret it. I'm gonna get back to these oracle cards in a minute. Now it's time for tarot, but I still have to deliver some messages about this angel aura quartz. And it's what we've already heard. You are not alone. There's a powerful angel watching over you. This angel could be, I'm kind of getting, for some of you, a deceased mother figure. They are very present here, the deceased mother figures. Maybe it's a grandmother, an older sister, or like a female ancestor. If for you the person is male, you know, translated to how it fits your situation. But everyone here, everyone has a guardian angel. You are being watched over. And if you use the candlelight, that's kind of an analogy of what this presence is, making sure you will be okay, bringing you to safety. You will be brought to safety. That's what you are meant to hear. Okay. I'm getting for some of you that you have these, anxiety or panic attacks. My heart goes out to you. If that happens, visualize this being, this loved one, visualize them, because they'll absolutely be with you. Do some mindful breathing, and maybe get a candle or some incense or something that you can watch to ground you. All right, everything will be okay. You will never walk alone. Sing to yourselves. This card just fell out, and I know that we need to take it. This is the Eight of Cups, and that's exactly this moon energy that we have here. This pain, this sense of loss, abandonment, and fogginess. I really do believe that there is a message regarding death here for many. Have you lost a pet, maybe? Or someone, well, anyone you really loved? Or are you worried that you will be next? I have a second YouTube channel. It's always linked in the description box down below. Heaven's Bridge Tarot, where I channel angels and deceased loved ones, and where I teach about, you know, the afterlife. You will get so much comfort if you dig through my videos. There is nothing to fear. Okay? I'm not diminishing your pain. I'm just saying there's nothing to fear. Everyone on the other side is in a much better place than us. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. This cat looks like my spirit cat, Peppy. A suppressed message. What's the suppressed message? That's coming out. Here's the truth that you need to hear, okay? For those of you who have been too afraid to fully admit, oh my God, the cards just pop out like that. Fully admit a painful truth. So much healing comes from acceptance, you know. Forgiveness does not mean that we approve of something horrific. It means that we accept that it happened to us because it's written in our karmic life path. And when we accept it, we stop fighting it, okay? And, you know, you lose so much energy fighting a situation that you can't make peace with. So surrender. You need to surrender, and then healing will happen. Cute. 6 of Pentacles. If you're watching this reading in real time, if you're on the Northern Hemisphere, we are transitioning into autumn. I love it so much. Autumn vibes, witchy vibes. There's a blessing coming in, and I know how triggering it sounds, but I, you know, have been practicing what I preach. There is beauty in pain, and blessings come from acceptance, okay? I have had a very troublesome, awful, traumatic life. Awful, traumatic things happened to me where I ended up, you know, I'm not gonna talk about my private things, but, you know, it's led me to do this kind of work. And now I do make money from it, and I do help people, and it does give me a sense of purpose. So something will come here. Something good will come from this energy of fear. Something good. Someone here, if you have been dreading your financial stability, money is coming in. Or if you are worried about your living situation, something will be provided for you, a safe home, or if you are wanting a car, or, you know, something for your material security is coming in. It's coming. Your cup will be filled, but it's more like your purse will be filled. Blessings coming. If you get more grounded, if you get into this energy and frequency of acceptance and peace, then you stop creating energy blockages. So, you know, then good things can come in. Like, this is a material blessing coming in. And again, I feel like it's this angel sending it to you. I'm hearing something about 3 weeks. The Magician. I want to take it in the reverse and the upright, because it had this movement. Keep in mind always, these cards are just a tool for my psychic abilities so that I can, you know, better work with them. If my reading style is not for you, do your own cards, watch different channels. Thank you to everyone supporting me with how I read cards. It's just how I can deliver messages that I, you know, perceive from the spirit realms, but, you know, these cards are just images for me. And magic is real, you know, but it's up to you. And I know how triggering it sounds, but it's a truth. It's a truth that you need to hear. You can turn this around. You can turn this around. So if you have been needing a kick in the butt to stop, and I realize that this sounds like tough love, but guys, I have had to give myself tough love from the age of 4. That's why I'm still alive. If you feel like you need a kick in the butt, and stop feeling sorry for yourselves, stop, you know, letting the pain consume you, like, get your butt up. Do it now. That's how you turn your life around, when you decide to go have that shower, brush your teeth, take care of your body, get yourself out the house, do a thorough house clean, because you deserve to live in a clean home and live in a clean body. Like, take some kind of action that leads to you having more dignity in your physical life. And by doing these little things, you will manifest the blessing coming in, the miracle that you deserve. I'm kind of seeing that there is a divorce situation, or a situation where you are in a kind of painful separation, probably resulting from an argument or some kind of betrayal with someone very close to you. That could also be family. And that kind of has you now in a situation where you have trouble with finances or stability, or maybe other family members. A miracle will come when you get more active, okay? In a positive sense. And there's the candle again. Do the candle magic. Or light a candle for someone you love. Light a candle for someone in the spirit realms. Light a candle for yourselves. If a card wants to be seen, it will come up. Yes, 6 of Wands in the reverse. So this is about success. This is you. This is successful you, okay? Whatever success means to you. a healed heart, a healed body, healed relationships, and, you know, a stable foundation. This is all yours. The universe wants to provide it to you. But, you know, if you're constantly in a state of fear or a state of pain, you send out the message that you don't consider yourselves worthy of this. So you need to change your attitude. Consider yourselves worthy, truly worthy of love and abundance, and it will come to you. Also, a small message that a lot is working in hidden places where you can't see it, and this is probably you internally. So if you have been putting in the work, it will pay off, okay? And it will be visible. Magic is real. Miracles happen. Now, if you're still watching, if you like my reading style, thank you. Please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. And comments help so much as well. They help other people like you find me. So if you don't know what to say, then leave a purple heart and a witch's hat. That's how I know you watched this pile. And if you are new and would like to join the tribe, please subscribe. Turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. This is my solitary witch oracle. I bought it from donations. So everyone who donates, I save the money and then buy something for my 2 channels. These cards are so gorgeous. Again, a full moon, the garden of hallowed moonlight. Look, 2 witches making kind of amends with the moon, and I'm not a fan of the full moon because I can't sleep. I often feel very bad during a full moon. Why is that? Because the full moon brings to the surface suppressed energies. Once you embrace them and do the shadow work, it will go away and you will have a much easier time during full moon. Just know that nothing will happen that is not meant to happen to you, you know, and you have just heard that the worst is behind you. So just be trustful, be in a trustful, peaceful energy, okay? And there is something about fairies. Are you a fairy person? Magical manifestation 21. Magic. This card is right under this magician card. You are a powerful manifesting person. Manifester. Is that the word? I can't speak anymore. And what people don't realize is that we unintentionally and subconsciously manifest negative things if we let, you know, the negative emotions get the better of us. I do understand how difficult this concept is to, you know, understand and to change, and how triggering it can be to hear these things, but it's a truth. So make sure you manifest better things by loving yourselves, by being loving towards others. And if you don't know where to start, my recommendation is to work on peace. Create peace in your mood, in your body, mind, and soul. Peace. Like, create a blank surface, and from there you can start. And get rid of the negativity and the dark clouds and, you know, the anxiety. Just work on peace, and then peace will come find you. What is this? This is like a cat figurine doing candle magic. Light a candle after this reading. Go buy a white candle, or maybe you have a white candle. I feel like white candles work the best, but any candle that makes you just feel empowered and magical. Light that candle for someone you love or for yourselves, and make a wish to the angels. And ask them for a sign of confirmation, like an angel number or so, to let you know if it comes true. These things always work. The 13th aspect. I mean, I'm just starting to, well, we have almost in every card there is a moon, but you have full moons in all cards. So the full moon is a theme. It's that energy of fear. Look, the cute fox is just chilling here and sleeping. 13 is the number of death and rebirth. So you know that death is not real. Death is not the end, okay? Every passing is followed by a rebirth. Us as souls, we incarnate over and over again. We don't just cease to exist. So if you lost a loved one, know that they're still alive, and they're probably much more alive in the spirit realms than you are in the physical here. Trust that after every night, the sun will come out again. All these analogies that you see in nature are just the truth. After winter, spring comes. You will see brighter days again. Find comfort in that. Practice some positive affirmations and just make this magic happen. It's in your hands. You can do it. Everything will be okay. And embrace the number 13. For some people, it's an unlucky number. For me, it's the number of transition and rebirth, all right? It all depends on your perspective. Have a brighter perspective if you can. Ask your angels to help you. I hope I have been able to help you with my readings, especially this one. Leave a thumbs up if that's the case. If you want to send in some cards or crystals or donations, there is information in the description box down below. Take very good care, and I hope I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3, everyone who resonated with card number 17. There are other conversations, and the amethyst crystal ball, it looks so cute. It looks exactly like the emoji. The crystal ball emoji is obviously one of my favorites. If it's one of your favorites too, that might be a confirmation for you that you chose the right group. So you are about to hear from your spirit team, your higher selves, a message that is fateful, that you are destined to hear. Just keep in mind that this reading is for the collective. Not every little detail might resonate with you. Only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. So let's get into this. What you can't see is my other crystal ball here on the right hand side. It's shining so brightly. It looks so magical and ethereal. I wish I could show you. That's a message for you. There's something about crystal balls or shiny surfaces. Maybe you should get into scrying, because now I see a picture that I have on my altar, and the surface is kind of giving me information, and I see my window crystals in the picture's reflection. There's something about scrying. You should get into scrying or intuitive writing or drawing. Conversations. Someone wants to have a conversation with you. It's clearly this owl here. I wanted to say this in group number 2, but I didn't. Now I'm going to say it. For sometimes I can tell what viewers will choose specific readings because I feel their energies, and those viewers are long-term viewers who like give me a lot of feedback, whose names I know, whose stories I know. And here I know that Trish will be watching, but anyone who feels like this is for you, it will be for you. But I know Trish will be watching this. The owl might be a very significant animal for you. If it's not, this is just the representation of a very powerful spiritual energy that wants to have a conversation with you. This could be a deceased loved one, an ancestor, a galactic being, a nature spirit, an animal, your higher self. You will know, you will feel, and we will get some information about that in the tarot cards. But yeah, someone wants to get your attention, and you should probably, if you've been wanting to do this for a long time and you have been kind of postponing it, you should get into some kind of practice if you feel like you can do it. If you're afraid or worried, don't do it. But yeah, scrying, intuitive writing, intuitive drawing, I really want to get into that. I should really try it. Maybe that's a message for me. I would love to try that, you know, where I felt this urge to go scribble, and then look at what I'm scribbling as a channeling method. Do that. If not, you know, you can just keep on, you know, watching tarot readings or like any other means of spirit communication that you feel comfortable with, do it, because someone really, really wants to get your attention. And you might have been receiving many signs, and you will probably know this. Angel numbers. Look them up when you see them. Or like weird little messages on anywhere, license plates and cars parked in front of you, or weird little glitches in the matrix. I'm feeling that strongly. It's happened to me many times. I know how trippy this feels. For example, just giving you an example, because this will have happened to many of you. Let me know if this is you. The weirdest thing that would often happen to me when I was still going to uni, I would get a train into the city center, and it felt like billions of people, it wasn't billions, but hundreds of people would get that same train and then go into the city center of Munich, super busy during rush hour. And I would see just one person, one stranger in the morning, taking that same train with me. And then, we would get into the city center and everyone would go about their way. And then I would just get some random train back home, and the same person would get onto that train with me and sit, very near to me, and I wouldn't know this person. And they didn't know me. It was not a stalker. This would happen to me in the weirdest ways, in different cities, like in different scenarios. I once saw a person who got the same train with me in a completely different part of the city, somewhere completely random. So these little glitches in the matrix, they are a sign that, spirit really wants to connect with you. Please let me know your glitch in the matrix stories. I would love that. But know that it is nothing to be worried about. Number 17 is the star in the major arcana. This is all to lead you towards something positive. You are on a bright, safe path, and this being that wants to talk to you is your guide, is your guardian, is your friend. Don't be scared. All right. But yeah, shiny things, they might try to get your attention with shiny things. They want to talk to you. They see you. And it looks like you see them as well. If you don't, you will soon see them. What is this? This looks, it's not a ladybird, a bug. It's not, but it looks like one. Today I saw one and made me so happy, on a flower. If you see feathers, if you see ladybirds, if you see whatever, that's a sign. You know what this will be. I'll get back to these oracle cards in a minute. Now it's time for tarot. I forgot to say in group number 2, but I'm going to tell you guys, this is the cats rule the earth, or tarot. I love it so much. Love this crystal so much. Get yourselves a crystal ball. Maybe you'll see many different and interesting things in it. Love the witchy theme. Love this purple agate that came to me anonymously. Thank you, person, if you are watching. Witchy vibes. Let me know if you are an autumn fan, if you love spooky season. I kind of do. But it's a timeless reading. This message is for whenever you find it. So, I want to ask this being, they want to have a conversation. Being, come through, please. Tell us who you are, or or what you want to say to group number 3. Who are you? What do you want to say? What's your message? Yeah, I'm hearing zigzag, zigzag, zag. Ooh, the Fool. That's lovely, because we have a butterfly here, and I saw this thing kind of reminded me of a butterfly. Didn't say anything. Here it goes. So always trust, if I miss something in a card, if I choose to not take a card that falls out, it will find its way back if it needs to be mentioned. This person, it's probably a deceased loved one for most of you, but this being wants you to take a leap of faith. This being is really urging you to do something out of your comfort zone, something to free your spirit. Your spirit might be very willing to experience freedom, but your ego isn't. For example, you want to just travel somewhere, but your ego tells you you don't really have the money or the time for it. Stop making excuses. Or you want to change your career path and your ego tells you, it's unsafe to do that, you can't make a living out of that, whatever. Like, don't listen to these negative voices. Take a leap of faith. Maybe it's something minor for some of you, like getting a specific haircut or getting a tattoo, or like, okay, someone here is pushing you to talk to a person. You're probably too shy or too afraid to reach out to a specific person. Your being here tells you, go talk to them. Don't be afraid, just do it. Do it. Do it for your heart, do it for your soul, do it for your spirit. You will be safe, like you won't fall, you won't regret this. Someone here, your last name will start with an O. I'm kind of hearing spirit say my own last name. My last name is extremely rare. No one else will have it here in my audience, I'm sure. But there's something about a last name starting with O, and I'm hearing my own name. Eight of Pentacles. This smoke looks like a question mark. This looks like a question mark. So your beings are so cool. I'm just going to call them beings, all right? They are so cool. They want to play a game with you right now. They want you to ask them a question right now, and they will give you the answer in the tarot cards, all right? This is extremely cool. Have you seen spiders recently? Cute little spiders. I taught my little niece, who is so into the whole like fairy fantasy stuff. She loves me for that reason, because we are just besties in that sense. She's afraid of spiders because her older siblings tell her spiders are terrifying. I told her the fairies love all animals. They also love spiders. And then she made a wish to the fairies and said she wishes to not be afraid of spiders anymore. That little story resonates with you, take it. I felt like sharing it. But now seriously, ask your person, your being, a question right now. Ask your higher selves a question. Ask the universe a question. Ask a question right now. You'll get an answer. Time and space are irrelevant. This will work. Just tune into these frequencies. Allow for me to be your translator here. Visualize your being. Ask the question. You're about to get an answer. And they want to play this game with you more often, so please pick up tarot yourselves, or like any other tool of divination. I feel like they want to talk to you on the regular. So what's the answer? What's the answer, being? What's the answer? Wow, that kind of, to me, everything has significance, and the way it just touched the heart. And answers here, they love you. They still love you. And something about touching each other's hearts. They love you. They have not stopped loving you. They will always love you. And if there is a doubt because you had a difficult relationship when this person was still around, I'm talking like this is a deceased loved one. That might not be for everyone, but if there's some doubt whether this being loves you or not, they love you so much. They've always loved and prioritized you. Take it if it resonates. Oh, the Magician. So guys, this is the most powerful yes that you could ask for. If you asked a yes or no question and the yes would be something positive, take it, it's a yes. They are saying everything is possible. Magic is real. Anything that you want will be yours. It's yours. This goes back to this leap of faith. Maybe you ask them, will I be okay if I decide to sell my house or leave this place, move across the country and start a new life there? The answer is yes, and it will be a much better life. I don't know what you asked. It has to do with like a dare or something outside of your comfort zone. If you do it, you're gonna just feel like you're a magician because you made magic come true, okay? And something's brewing. I feel like there is more to it. There's something about finding new love if you just asked for permission to, start dating again, or get a new pet if you lost a pet. the answer is they absolutely want you to find a new partner, because true love is not conditional. King of Cups in the reverse, yeah. I'm a bit confused because I feel very much like the energy of this reading reminds me of my Heaven's Bridge tarot channel readings, where I channel deceased loved ones. If you are subscribed there as well, this might feel familiar. If you're not, check it out if you want to. But keep in mind, this doesn't have to be about deceased loved ones only. This can be anyone in spirit, including your higher selves. I need confirmation here. I feel like these beings are talking about something specific now. This has to do with love and long-term happiness and wish fulfillment and emotional stability. Oh my god, the moon. I thought this was the death card, so it's not, but it kind of reminds me of it. If this doesn't resonate with you, the whole deceased loved one thing, it might not be your reading. I know I just said anyone else can still be watching, but I'm feeling such a sense of this very significant person, for the majority here a male, being in the spirit realms because they transitioned. They can be a pet, all right, or they can be an ancestor you never met, but it's a male being in spirit for the majority who transitioned, who left you kind of brokenhearted, or who left you in a way that you don't know what fun is anymore. You don't love life anymore, and I'm not blaming you. And their message here for you is that they are not gone. They're still with you. They're watching every step you take. They often visit you. And they want you to make the most out of this earthly experience while you still can, because this earthly experience, thank God for the majority of us, doesn't last forever. You will come join them in the spirit realms when your time comes, but until then, do not waste your chance. You are here to fulfill your destiny. You are here to touch other people's hearts. You are here to learn and to grow. Don't waste this incarnation, and just know that this won't scare you because you love this person. They visit you at night. They try to visit you in your sleep, in your dreams. They kind of haunt you in a sweet, loving way that hopefully doesn't frighten you, but they're telling you, wow, and I'm really hearing they're talking to a mother here, so there's a huge mother-son connection. But anyone watching, they are saying, I want you to have fun. I want you to stop hiding away. I want you to stop being miserable, please. If you can't do it for you, do it for me. And know that whatever you want to do and whatever you want to have, if your intention is to experience joy and pleasure and adventures, it will work out for you in the best way possible. That's their message, okay? And they are very willing to communicate with you. If you struggle with this communication, on my Heaven's Bridge Tarot channel, I have educational videos where I teach you what the issues could be, and how to interpret signs and all of that. But let's get back to these wonderful oracle cards. They're the Solitary Witch Oracle, which I was able to buy from donations. Thank you to everyone who's been donating. But the best way to help me out is always by giving my videos a thumbs up and by leaving a comment. If you don't know what to say, leave the crystal ball emoji and a purple heart. That's how I know you watched this reading. If you are new and would like to join the tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. Thank you so much, seriously, to everyone who always leaves comments. I read them all. Her Book of Shadows, number 18, that is the moon energy. That is this energy of separation that you suffer from because you miss this being who's in the spirit realms, okay? Book of Shadows. She has a journal here, and it says something, Lunar Diary. I can actually read bits of it. Like, do the intuitive writing. Watch out for written messages, because this being sends you messages all the time, especially ones that you can actually see, you know, with your physical eye. Communication. Go for it, trust it. There's something about a bed frame. Do you have something hanging on your head? What's it called? The headboard? What's it called? The you know, how you have a side of the bed where the pillows are, and the other side where, you know, your feet would be. I'm just gonna call it the headboard. It's probably not called that, but is there something hanging from it? Like a dream catcher or a rosary or something, or a picture, something relevant is there. These beings know, you know what it means. The milk of the mother flows. I was getting that so strongly, that there are some mothers watching about their passed on babies, fur babies maybe even. For the rest of you, you just maybe had a very nurturing relationship with this person in this lifetime or in past lifetimes, where you were the one who kind of looked after them and gave to them. The milk still flows, in the sense that the energies still flow. Just because you are here and they are there doesn't mean that the nature of your relationship changed. They still feel the very same way about you. No one forgot the other, you know. And there's a very specific message that will only resonate with a few. If you lost a child and you have become pregnant again, or some other child from a person close to you came into your life, it's their reincarnation. Only take it if it resonates. But yeah, another message, if you still have other kids and you have one kid in spirit, they're saying, please look after my siblings and realize that you need to be there for them. And it's unfair that just because I passed, they don't get to have, you know, a loving mother, in that sense, that you are too busy grieving. They're reminding you, you still need to be a mother for other beings, or a friend, or whatever, okay? They're asking you to please stay strong, because you have other people you need to give your love to. It's not just them. The charging of her wand, 43. I love how we have the cat here in the window. So magician energy and wand energy. I really wanted to use this card to represent one of the groups. I'm glad it came out again. So you are this magician. You have a mighty wand in your hand. This being is reminding you that you can do whatever you want. You can achieve whatever you want if you believe in yourselves. If you get rid of these dark energies of grief and sorrow and pain weighing you down, if you choose acceptance, if you choose growth, there is so much magic, so many adventures still waiting for you. If you want to make them happen, you can. They're saying believe in yourselves. They're really giving you like a kick in the butt again to just makes like a powerful move. Do it, because you are entitled to do it. You have everything it takes to do it. You will be successful, okay? You are magical. You got this. Make them proud is what they're saying, okay? Wow, so if you've made it until the end of the message, thank you so very much. Please leave a thumbs up. This is all that I have for you in this reading. If you want to send in some crystals or cards, if you want to donate, the information is in the description box down below. Take very good care, sending you all my love, and see you soon, hopefully. Bye.